Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Christo, thank you so much for joining me. This is part 3 of our brutal Humanity First campaign in the wonderful Terra Invicta. We have some issues. Foremost amongst them right now is mission control. I think perhaps we should go a little hard on getting at least a few more points of mission control in China, because once we have full control of China, we are going to have to release our last bits from Russia, and Russia is the reason we have any mission control at all right now. Yeah, obviously we're going to get cracked down everywhere outside of China. We also have some significant flora to remove around here. Ooh. European Union, France and Spain have merged under the Protectorate. The Protectorate, they're not good by any stretch, but they're not the worst thing in the world. And we can always grab control of the EU later. Can we use the EU's armies? Oh, done. Can we use the EU's armies to do our China unification thing? I'm not sure. They're at 4.3. How many armies do they have right now? 1. When they get a few more armies, maybe? Is the UK the only other European country that has an army at the start? I think it might be. We'll see. We'll see. Going after those alien growths. See what we can do to minimize them. Lost one in Russia. Yep, that's a problem.
We've gained significant support.
And we gained another one here. Excellent. One more point for us to gain, and that gives us control of another army. So that's good. There it is, the 73rd Army Group. Good stuff. You hunt the xenoforms. We need to try and get control of these as soon as possible. So, final point in China, now coming under our control with any luck. 68% chance. Pretty good. Pretty good. Any new... Hang on, am I meant to be recruiting someone? No, we need a... that's quite a late tech, I think. Right, bit of upgrading. One more persuasion for you. That's probably enough persuasion for her for now. Should pivot to something else. You're not a striver, are you? No. Anything really interesting here? It's not that good. Not terrible, but not too good. John, what could I have you productively do? Not much, to be honest. Are you known about? Only by 2. We could stabilize. We're already peaceful. Probably just gonna do some crackdowns then, but mostly just for the XP. I guess I should start investigating other councillors and seeing if we can begin to work our way to turning. Can Jane turn councillors? Yes, good.
Standing by.
Sarah, any hostile takeovers that have any shot? Not really. Although 8% here. Could have a go at that.
Targeting enemy orgs.
32%, obviously not a high number, but let's see what we can do to limit the spread of this Xeno menace. And then you. So where is going to be our next important place we want public opinion? Probably Taiwan, so we can start thinking about the Taiwan play. What are the odds over in... Whoa, 76% over here? That's pretty good. Maybe we start working on having some public opinion in the US. Because if we have public opinion, our enemies don't. Which will obviously be helpful. Because we do eventually want to take the US. It's going to take some doing. Don't get me wrong. But
Org acquired.
We'll see. Hey, success! That wasn't a good odds for us to manage that. That's nice. Does it just instantly apply it to her, by the way? I think it does. She's a good person to have some extra defense, because she's going to be our attacker. And you, I mean, this is quite cheap, and it gives us some influence income, so let's grab that on you. That seems good. I should also really be looking for new councillors, potentially. Like, if we got another striver, that would be interesting. I think they unlock at the beginning of the month, so we don't have to check too regularly. Up to 75% on her after her skill point upgrade. A 1% success right there. I think, yeah, for now, Just do that constantly. It'll skill him up,
We've neutralized their key people.
and hopefully it'll give us a bit more of an edge there. India is now locked down under the servants, which is not good because they have nukes. But
Target secured.
with any luck, completely wiped out here. Nice. It's with the help of the army, of course. Losing a point in Nepal, no problem. Purify the earth, right. Extra 40 control points, very nice. And the executioners.
Aliens and their human puppets must be destroyed, Colonel, by any
Alright.
means necessary.
So the next goal is to kill them. Investigate alien abductions, acquire samples of the aliens, their technology, analyze them, exploit their weakness, and drive them back. Nice. Now, what do we want next in here? The defoliants are good. I think we do need to invent the concept of warships. And then probably getting mining going, I think, is going to be a good focus. Oh, we should also have another engineering. I don't think I've seen any orgs with the engineering thing yet. Ooh, this is quite nice. Probably for you. Gives public campaign. Nah, not that useful on them. You know what, though? This is more important. Which can't fit on you right now. But we can take this off you. Right, and here's the executioners. Plus 5 espionage, plus 10 command, plus 3 administration, and plus 10 security. Now the question is, do we put this on him? Or do we put it on Sarah, who's going to become our espionage person? Because on Sarah, it would give us... her espionage would suddenly be kind of viable, and it would effectively give us 2 different command people. I think it goes on her, actually. And she's now... we can now have 2 people who can... she can both espionage and command, and he can just command. That seems worth it to me. Meanwhile, I also want this for you, for the 1 extra. And then this... the extra espionage on you would be good so that you're harder for the enemy to detect. But maybe that's more important for now, just on her, so that she has this crazy high. Yeah. I'm not even sure this is worth it, honestly. My other persuasion guy already has public campaign. He doesn't have Steel Project. Does anyone have Steel Project right now? That is an espionage perk, so that's not really going to help. Does anyone not have Hostile Takeover, by the way? Yeah, quite a few people, actually. Oh, no. Well, yeah, you don't. It would be good if you could have Hostile Takeover, because I mean, with so little admin on you, maybe it's not worth getting right now. And it looks like lots of things grant Hostile Takeover, so maybe that's not such a big deal. You a striver, by the way? No. One of these days I'll learn who's got which traits. You're a quick learner, so you only need 1 more point. I think, yeah, just a bit more espionage for you so that you're less vulnerable is worth throwing on there. And then, do I actually have room for this? I do. Costs quite a bit. The economy boost is nice, though. Let's whack that on.
We're taking over.
Crit success, and there we go. Full control of China. That's really good. And yeah, just give me a bit of mission control and boost for a minute. I know we need some investment in other stuff, but for now, just give me some mission control so that we actually have the capacity to build out on what am I trying to say here? Build out on Mars. Sorry, the moon to start with. Let's check actually. How much does it cost to go to Mars versus the moon? The probe is still en route. Right. Okay, and without fission, Mars is pretty problematic anyway. Need 9 for that. Still no enemies on the moon, but many more in low Earth orbit. And by enemies, of course, I just mean any foreign entity. It costs quite a lot to get mission control. Practically a month's worth of investment. Right, and we should be abandoning somewhere else. We could also have Kazakhstan leave the... yeah, we should have Kazakhstan leave the Eurasian Union, and then hopefully we can hang on to Kazakhstan and its boost. That's a good idea, especially while we control Russia's executive point. I don't think they will attack us. I mean, I don't think they can attack without the executive point, but I know they can't attack without the executive point. And we actually, right now, have enough control points to hold on to, it looks like, the Russian executive point. So we've got, right now, non-abandoned. We have Belarus, Kazakhstan, China, the executive in Russia, Mongolia, North Korea. Now, North Korea we don't need. They do have nukes, which is obviously a little frightening. But we can abandon North Korea. Does that mean we could fit... Okay, well, I think it's time for me to start using my spreadsheet. So let me just put some numbers in around how much different control points cost so I know what we've got available. Right, so right now we have 55.88 spare. And if we add Kazakhstan to that, then we have 34 spare. Is that enough to hold Taiwan? Not quite, but it's enough to hold the mass media and the, or maybe the legislature and the executive of Taiwan. Is that what I want to do right now? I think it's not. Are they ruining it? They're putting quite a bit into spoils, but not too much. We've consolidated executive control here, haven't we? Yeah, okay. Greg, we're going to have the Kazakhstan leave the Eurasian Union. Then we can abandon our point in Russia. And the resistance having Russia is not the worst. They're kind of, they're not fully aligned with our interests, but they're not totally against them either. I could also have them... Russia is allied to the EU. Interesting. I didn't notice that happening. I could have them ally China, which would slow down their ability to declare on us, but I don't think they're going to, so not really relevant. She now has Assassinate and has some pretty good odds. Perhaps we should work on taking out some... Although this councillor sucks, so I don't think that really matters right now. Let's just... Well, what are you good at? Command, right. Yeah, so you're going to... We don't have any vision on Flora. Let's check to see if it's actually gone. John...
Ready to go.
The other thing I could do is dismantle some of Russia's nukes, but I don't think we need to do that. North Korea's nuke can be helpful, because it's easy to take North Korea and use their nuke. Right, we should abandon Belarus. Definitely don't need this anymore. Now to take the US, which would be the ultimate goal right now, we would need a truly insane amount of extra cap. 200. So that's definitely not doable. Is there an army available? Like the UK would cost 60 cap. If we had the UK's army... No, if the UK was at war with China, they wouldn't have naval freedom. Unfortunately. It has to be the US, basically, to come over top of China's army. Unless we disbanded a lot of China's army, but before we have control of the US, that seems bold. Inequality is rising and unity is collapsing in the US, by the way, which is the problem of us not having control. Maybe we take control of Canada. That would not quite fit, but it'll take us a while to break in here because they've got defended control points.
Ready for orders.
Could we... What are our odds here? Yeah, very low. We'd have to do some serious public campaigns first. But maybe breaking into Canada is a good just setup for us getting the US as well. And Canada, you know, it's got some boosts. It's relatively wealthy. Well, it's very wealthy. I think that's probably the right path. Though, is it easier to just go straight for the US? And just have like one control point in the US and start trying to fix its policies rather than bothering to go for Canada, because we can already do really well at public campaigns in the US. I think that's what we're going to do actually. Let's just go for the US. Now, do I need China to do anything? I would like their unity to be, sorry, their cohesion to be a bit lower. Current base cohesion is 6.5. From near-peer rivalries, they get +1. So we'd like to remove some of their near-peer rivalries. Like unrivaling India would be good. Can you unilaterally end rivalries? I think you can. John, if you could tell China to end that
Time
rivalry.
to make our move.
Let's find out. I think you can. The initiative is leading in mining. That's unfortunate.
Initiating surveillance.
Did we find some? Oh yes, there's still plenty of flora around here. Good thing we did that surveillance. Now these armies should leap back into action.
The people will come to our side.
Okay, and yeah,
Public opinion is
permanent
moving
assignment
our
for
way.
you for now. We'll try and get... Yeah, boosting up here so that we can take it rather than having to take it from anyone is good. No, okay, I can't... Oh, you manage relations, you don't need to do this. Now, does... Actually, yeah, hang on. China has some claims. If you violently enforce claims... China doesn't start with any claims. Okay. Fair enough. Except on here, of course. Right, okay. It's with tech that China gets a whole bunch of claims. No worries. Cancel that. Refund my influence. Carry on. So we go here, we go relations, we manage relations. Okay, and I think they have to agree, and they are servants, so they're not going to agree. Damn. Okay. Right now, allied to Tajikistan. Don't need to be allied to Tajikistan. But is there any reason not to be? I'm not sure there is. We could use the Chinese army to kick the servants out of places. Like, Bangladesh has no allies right now. We could roll in and just knock the servants out of Bangladesh. Is there a reason to do that, though? I don't think there is. Need a bit more in wealth. If I need the mission control. I need everything. I need lots of things. Yeah, I think we're okay for now.
Mission complete.
So we leave Federation on Kazakhstan, which means that now our boost income is quite a bit higher. Oh, practically doubled, because Russia's boost income is neutered. And now what we should do with Kazakhstan is ally them to China. Yes. Any reason to not be allied to Israel? I don't think so. Sorry, to Russia. We ally them together. Good. Now no one will come after them. European Union's unified with Romania already. Oh, the Protectorate's doing well. At least I think so. Lost a point here, that's fine. Lost a point in Pakistan, that's also fine. Myanmar, no problem. We will want to defend our control points in Kazakhstan. And am I happy with these priorities? We should probably be working on not letting their inequality get too high. Could I lower your unity somehow? Not really. I don't think. Do I care about their education at all? Not really. So I think we basically just let their economy grow a little, but mostly just work on more and more boost coming out of there, I think. Yeah, that seems right to me.
Ready.
Now you guys spending not too much ops.
Your orders.
Sarah is our
Ready for
wielder
my
of the
mission.
executioners, so she's obviously
Going
well
in
equipped
hot.
to take these
At
out.
your service.
Although,
Standing by for orders.
yeah, meanwhile Abale and Jane
What's the op?
keep boosting in America,
At
and
your
John...
service.
Ready for orders.
John investigates... Well, we'd like to make contact with the Resistance, I suppose. So, who's active in a known Resistance location? There's a couple in the US. Resistance is probably active in the US. Let's have a look at them.
Initiating surveillance.
And then take a quick look here. Anyone want anything? You a striver? No. Oh, but a quick learner can go at 16, yes. You are my command person, but I think 9 command is probably honestly enough for now. We will want much higher in the future, but... So what do I push? Just admin, probably? Oh, we can also give him government, which would be nice. But I don't think we're in a hurry to do that. And I'd like to save up enough influence so that when one of the really big influence ones comes along, we're able to grab it. Now you are just a persuader. I don't think you need in each of these other orgs right now. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, much better boost income now is really nice. Should have done that sooner, much sooner. Armies are slowing growth successfully. Ah, and you know what, actually? You hunt xenoforms. And you know what? You're already allied. Can your army come hunt xenoforms? They can. Nice. You're allowed to move into your allies' territory. Okay, that's
We've
useful.
got some intel on our target.
Okay, they're a servant. Interesting. Are you any good? I don't know. Probably not. Perhaps I should run against them again. But killing enemy councillors, I feel like it's only worth doing when they're notably good.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
This one's going to fail because it looks like the armies have done the wipeout. And yeah, there goes control of Russia to the resistance, but that's okay. And there's our 9 boost. Come on, no one beat me to the moon. Crap, 2 people did. And they got the water one and the big... Ah, that's so annoying. That was a complete blunder on my part. Well, I think this is the next best one. We want both of these, ideally, but we need some thistles at least. Or do we need thistles from the moon? The moon is pretty good for thistles, but does Mars have any? Mars has a very, very small thistle income. Damn, that's such a blunder on my part. I shouldn't have built the second hab. Oh well. Oh well. We move forwards. I think this is the one I want. Although the water would be good. Yeah, I think we have to go for the Shackleton crater. Oh, I can't because I don't have the mission control. That's bad. That's bad. I don't think I can... Yeah, I can't drop this quickly. It takes a while to dismantle it. So we have to wait for the mission control. Oh, by which point someone might have taken my beautiful Shackleton crater. That's not ideal. That's far from ideal. Yikes. Also, at North Korean point, I should probably... Well, there's no reason to abandon it right now, I guess. Oh, that's unfortunate. When are we going to get one here? Another one out of China? Not for a month. Or, yeah, about a month. That is frustrating. Alright, these two will both abort because the armies got in instead. I think we can probably just let the armies... It says slowing their growth. I assume the armies can actually destroy it completely, not just reduce it. Lost the point in Belarus, that's fine.
We cannot just send up a bunch of
space mining's done. And what did they go for next? Mission to the asteroids? No, that's not what we need. Alright. Let's invest in this one. We're not going to be able to take over. We'll see. There's our interplanetary warships. Okay. Supply depots let you refuel. Yeah. And dock, they build things, right? Yeah, no. Space dock. Yeah, basic assembly platform. We will need that. But we don't need it now. But there's nothing we need more. Let me see, is composite armor required for future armor techs? Because I think the one we want is nanotube, if I'm remembering correctly. Where is it? Composite armor. There it is. No, composite armor is not a requirement for anything. So I don't think we do want that. My goodness, that's needed for a lot. Super alloys you need for armor? No. I guess I should just look it up. Nanotube armor. Nanotube armor requires carbon nanotubes, which is, yeah, the material science overall tech. Okay. Okay. Well, research for us. Oops. Go away. We are going to want the space dock in the fullness of time, so let's just do that slowly for now. I'm frustrated by the inability to launch our mine, grab control of that thing. Alright, what do we got here? Space mining bonus, 3% from 1, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's worth snapping up, I think. And some extra security for our investigator. That's worth getting because he's going to be in danger. Monthly boost income, that's honestly, for right now, that's kind of just what I need. And then the others I don't think we need. Although ops income would be not the worst. This is a fairly significant increase in ops income. Plus it grants Assassinate, which we might want in the future. You have to be a criminal though. Your persuasion is honestly good enough right now. I do think Jane actually does need a little bit more persuasion just to make our odds of grabbing American points better. Still no one else has grabbed a point in America. That's good.
Ready for orders.
John, investigate. Sorry, not John. Yeah, you are my investigator. Where's your investigate ability gone? Oh, there it is. I'm just missing it. Come investigate this counselor in America. New organizations? Really? Or is that just the ones that I've already looked at? I think it's the ones I've already looked at. Sarah. Do we know of any alien assets outside China? No. Okay, so you know what we should do? We should check
Initiating
the rest of the world.
What's the op?
Could you do China? I mean America with your public opinion ability? Not realistically. I think this area is under control. Maybe it's time for an opening negotiation with the Protectorate. While the Protectorate, before they hate us too much, because our enemies hate us more and more as the game goes on. Ooh, they came over here, whoever that is.
Target area.
Are there still
We'll open a channel.
many down here?
Extremism
No, none. Nice.
endangers us all.
Cultivation complete. Wait, what? Did I hit close? I think I hit close by mistake. Damn it. There are map modes in this game, by the way. Where do you open the map modes? Nations. Xenoforming level. Does this still show you where there is xenoforming even if you don't have intel on it? Maybe it never did that. Let's look at faction control for a second. So yeah, technically we still hold Russia. Protectorate's doing pretty well. And the initiative is making a clear play for America. But if we can keep the popularity swung our way. Looking for the initiative as a celebrity. Okay, well we don't mind them being in over here. Seems unconcerning. We could get rid of one of the Chinese armies. It would give us a bit more investment points. Which I don't know why they're declining. By the way. Do we have any navies? We have one navy army. Those permanent assignments continuing to tick over in America. Without too much impact. Whoa, what happened to my boost? Oh no. One of those orgs cost boost, didn't it? It would have been the boost granting one, I imagine. Where is it? I can't see what it costs now. Damn. Well, at least there's 2 reasons why we couldn't set up the mine now. I mean, our boost income did get quite a bit better. I mean, that's a 30% increase, more than a 30% increase, which is kind of crazy. Right, the other thing I should have done already. Defend our interests in China.
Protecting our interests.
And also, who else has the ability? Greg does.
Ready to go.
Defend our interests in Kazakhstan.
Protecting our interests.
Yeah, that's worth doing. So you need a little bit more welfare to not let your inequality get too bad. But does the inequality in Kazakhstan matter? I'm not sure it does, you know. High inequality reduces cohesion. But that doesn't really matter. Because the cohesion is too high. So yeah, actually, just focus on boost, and I'm going to put a little in unity just so the public opinion stays on our side. But apart from that, yeah, let's just boost away. Now, Sarah, don't really want to have a crack at anyone. Public opinion's plenty high here. Let's do some surveillance over this side of China.
Eyes up.
See if there's still any xenoflora over this side.
Making things safe for
Okay,
our
good. So China is locked
On
down.
Overwatch.
And yep, there is still some. Coffee in space. All hubs have 1%. You can spend a bunch to get more. Extra pep to keep people focused. 25 ops for a 2% research output. It's not very significant, but we'll go for it. We got that extra mission control yet? Still no. And the investment points keep tanking. I guess maybe it's just because my armies are out of position. When armies are in their home provinces, they cost less. So that does make quite a big
Public
difference.
sentiment is increasingly with us.
Okay, 2 more successes in America. Up to 26%. No, down to 19%, despite our efforts. Damn. Who's raising it? The resistance is very active in the US right now. Okay. That's unfortunate. We just have to outroll them then, I guess. Lost the point of Azerbaijan.
Wrapping up here.
I wonder if we can... Ooh, hello. Public campaign steel projects. +2-1. That's pretty good. We would like that on her. She has no available slots right now. She doesn't need this. The fact that I've slotted that in and out is kind of bad, but we do have a counselor for America, so we can use this. Is this worth having 2-1 investigation? The investigation's not that useful on her, but right now I think it's all about her persuasion stats, so yeah, I think it is worth it. And I do have someone with room for this. Keep slotting it in and out, which really does kind of invalidate its efficacy as a money-gaining operation. We now have the 2 free control points, but don't have the boost for the lunar mission. Damn it. What would our control roll be here? 12% is not enough. Public campaign is looking
I will try to sway the
juicy,
public.
though.
Ready.
Where's your public campaign
Your
gone?
orders.
Damn, did I take a thing off you that was needed for public campaign? Oh, sorry, you're the investigator.
Your orders.
You're the public campaign. Let's put 40 into it.
Making our case.
Now
What's
you...
the hub?
You are known by quite a few people. Could go to ground. I don't think we need to yet. We could... Yeah, let's keep an eye when there's some adjacency opportunities. Yes, like right now. Make a play
Terminating
for that
the
point
opposition.
in Brazil
service.
to try and buff our chances on America. Meanwhile, Sarah... Sorry, actually, Sarah is our better espionage person right now, isn't she? Let's send them both, just to try and really
Reporting in.
increase our odds.
Reporting in.
Standing by.
Greg. Greg. What are you gonna do? Do you get more experience when you succeed a mission? It looks like yes. You get 1 experience for attempting missions, 2 for succeeding. So if we're gonna grind Greg, we should have him do public campaigns somewhere where he's going to succeed. Why is your chance in Russia so much better? Sorry, Canada, I guess because the pop's smaller, yeah.
We'll make our appeal.
Let's start a public campaign in Canada. United first consolidate executive control in Israel, despite the fact that we are not even using it at all, and we're just spoiling it still. Okay, so we're just waiting for the boost to go to the moon now. Sorry, to the moon. And I think I do keep pushing mission control in China. Everything else is going in the
Public
right
opinion
direction,
remains
so...
unmoved.
Oh, come on, 0.1 out. You're kidding.
The people will come to our side.
There's a 3%, but we were at 20 a minute ago.
The
It
people
must
will
be
come
that
to
the...
our side.
It was increased but didn't budge from 2. People are moving away from ideologies. Strange behavior in Latvia. Okay, yeah, we need to investigate that. That means that they're beginning their mind control. And there's peace in the Russian-Ukrainian war. Nice. Yeah, this means that they're beginning to use their mind control on important figures.
Mission cancel.
Our people have taken
Nice. So there's control in Mexico. And what we're going to do with that point is pure unity. Although actually, a unity investment right now would swing it towards the protectorate. So never mind. Pure welfare. Because we will eventually want to merge Canada into the US. Crackdown has expired in a bunch of places. We're way over the control point cap. We will re-up our crackdowns in places that we don't care about, such as Oman and UAE. Still need a bit more. I'd like to hold on to the Israel point if I can. Here, Mongolia. We don't need Mongolia. There we go. Perfectly back down to 291.
Where
Now,
do you
John,
need me?
Ready.
Sarah, if you can investigate the
On the way to the
strange
target site.
strange activities,
At your
then John,
service.
I think it is worth spending the
Securing our
influence
control.
to lock down our control of Mexico. New project available, the Outpost Mining Project. Yeah, that is urgent. ECM is important, but not urgent. I don't think we need the space dock. Let's go straight to the Outpost Mining Complex. And we're not going to get Arrival International Relations, so let's focus on this.
Securing our interests.
Good, so that's Mexico locked down for us. Yeah,
I will report when my mission is
94%.
complete.
But we
Lead
can
the
see,
convoy.
very nice. Is that a
Public
crit
opinion is
success? It
moving in our
was.
direction.
And there's our other success, but then we'll probably see it, yeah, look at that, swinging way back away
We
from
hold
us
no sway in their minds.
because the resistance is pumping theirs up. We did make a small gain there, but that's challenging.
Recon complete.
There's no doubt, Colonel.
Okay.
The monsters are at our gates.
Here we go. Returned abduction victims are now spying on local government, military, and police affairs. None of the returned abductees had any previous interest or history in espionage. Those who've managed to detect, even when caught red-handed, they deny involvement. In the way you expect from a hardened operative, something has changed them into terrorists and agitators. Yikes. Not good. Can we realistically make a play for Canada and Mexico through defended interest points with the level of skill we have at the moment? 15-12? It would be a challenge for sure. Ooh, that's a really good one. Get that on this guy. What are you going to remove? This is only +1. Let's take that off. Because that's really nice. Oh, sorry, not that one, this one. Oh, I can't because you need to have the government trait. Damn it. Someone has the government trait, don't they? Yeah, you do. It's not that useful to have it on them, but it is still +2 security. Let's do it. Ooh, wait, 120. That's expensive. Do we have a this isn't that good. That's nice. Well, is it? It's pretty good. 2 science. It's pretty nice. This is good too. 2 investigation. That might be enough to help him punch through. Let's take your space mining off. That doesn't even matter for now yet anyway. And some more espionage so he's harder to catch. Now, public campaign. Would it be good to have public campaign on him? No. I think he's fine. And we don't need the mining org yet. Now, do I want to put this on her just to secure it? It's a 1 slot. 1 command and 2 security. I think that's worth securing. It's expensive. Do not get me wrong. I know it is expensive. Now you... I think we push espionage on you a bit higher. Yeah. Okay. Public campaigns there and there.
Where to?
And then we have a decent amount of influence. Let's go after 17% for 8 influence. It's just not good enough, is it? The other thing we could do is try and remove the counselors here that are helping. Let's investigate these counselors, see if we can remove some of the resistance actions from here. Get them to focus elsewhere. Can you blind assassinate? No, you do have to know about them. Any available hostile takeovers? Semiconductor? It's for 160. +1 espionage is not good, but for 1 slot. Not the Valhalla Fund. Nah. Is this worth doing? I'm not sure it is. How about a public campaign in Canada? Yeah, we can get a relatively good success chance on that. If we can get a couple of control points in Canada, it would help us a lot here. 22% this turn.
New information.
They are with the Academy. Okay. Were the Academy increasing their opinion here? They might have been. So there's mining. Let's just go back to the dock, I guess. But with low priority. Oh, oh, oh. We have enough. In fact, we have for a while. Damn it. We have enough for the moon mine. Whew, no one else has come in. I think we need the water, because you need water for building a bunch of things. So go to the Shackleton crater, not traitor. Get that established. And yeah, we're obviously going to want the mining complex, but we need to need a 56 boost for this. Oh my days. Oh, we're not going to be able to do that for a while. But at least we've secured the base. So the other question, I guess, becomes, do we secure further lunar bases? Or is it more worthwhile to just save up for that mining complex? I'm not sure. Alright, new projects available. Detection of all alien operations. I think that is worth switching to. And actually full focusing.
The people will come to our side.
There's 2 points. One. That's not going to be enough. An alien base on Titan. That's not going to be enough. We're up to 23, but after the new hits, down to 18. Damn, we're losing ground. I wonder if we're going to be able to gain ground here. They're not spending any on Unity. Alien stations around Titan. What do you need for the they don't come in peace thing? It's deep Skywatch, I think. Deep system Skywatch. Yeah, which we haven't. No one's focusing that yet. Yeah, we need to remove some of the enemy counselors operating in America. The other thing we could do actually is bank on the idea that, yeah, in fact, I think that is what I'm going to do. America right now is not plausible. Let's go Canada. And then when we have more control in Canada, our success chances in America will skyrocket. But meanwhile, John is going to continue investigating, trying to find out which of these counselors is with the resistance, and then potentially, you know, kablam. God, I haven't made a gun with my hand for ages. That took me a minute to remember how you do it.
Person of interest surveilled.
One with the servants, not that interesting.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
But yeah, big progress in Canada. Ooh, crack down there. There's alien operations, nice. We are now available, and we know when they enthrall elites, public and unaligned elites.
The enemy is infiltrating our society.
But how?
Turning our people against us.
An alien threat monitor is active. The likelihood they're going to target our interests directly is now available. Research alien movements. Back to the dock for now. And actually, I don't particularly care about which of these. You get slightly more science output when you divide amongst more projects, so let's just stay a little agnostic for now.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We've moved the needle.
Alright, good public opinion gain in Canada. You're a striver, aren't you? One more investigation for you. No one else ready to level up. You could have this. The ops income is kind of nice, but I don't think we need it. I don't think it's the priority anyway.
The Americans built the
There's
first
fission.
nuclear...
What did they go with? Solid core fission systems. They're okay, I think. I forget. It's been a long time. If we weren't on Brutal, we could have so much more control of Canada right now. But as long as these two are still fighting over it, I think neither of them will get to a sufficiently dominant position. And the fact that we have whoa, a 49% chance here. That's crazy good. This guy rules. Oh, they're over the support their cap. We would rather have Canada than Mexico, so I think this is where we prioritize. Yeah.
Going after their people.
Is it worth going in with another person? Oh, you don't have it. Never mind.
For orders.
Let's go with that. Aliens are getting rapidly more popular in Latvia. Yeah, so they're busily indoctrinating over there. Should I be investing in climate, by the way? I feel like short term, no. We need to get our control point cap up a bit first. Sorry, our mission control cap up a bit. Bush War in Benin Tongo.
We've moved the needle.
Alright, that's a good result. Very good result. Right, so these are the backgrounds of government versus criminal, I think. Having the two work together to catch even worse scum. Because we do not have the buddy movie effect and they have an investigation above 15. Nice.
Crackdown complete.
There's the crackdown. Space dock's done. Okay, I don't really want any of the rest of these right now. So I think we are going to go with defoliants, even though it's going to take an age to unlock. There's 2% in Canada. 3%, not bad, not bad. Getting there now. Greece is merged into the EU. And there's our core. But yeah, to build... I guess I could send out the solar panels already. Yeah, no reason not to. Good. Okay. And then, yeah, for the outpost mining complex, so expensive. Given that it's so expensive, maybe I should cut back on mission control investment. It takes some mission control to have... how do I manage the base? Double click. Okay. It takes some mission control to run this, doesn't it? Or is that just the higher tier ones? No, it doesn't. Okay. Do I grab another site on Luna? This one. I think I do. I think we do that next. I shouldn't have built those solar panels, in fact. When we get to another 9, we're going to grab that other supply point. New project available. Public opinion boost around the world. Yes, please. It's cheap, too. Let's do that, but keep our interest spread so we can try and maximize the amount of just total progress we're making. With my level of understanding of the tech tree, that is to say, relatively limited, I think it's sensible for us to try and just keep our interests broad on research. Allowed the direct detection of alien operatives. I didn't realize you couldn't do that from the start, or rather I'd forgotten. So we've got 2 more, which lets us get our second point on the moon. Have the probes reached Mars? They have. No, they haven't. When will they arrive? Oh, there we go. August of this year. April, June, July, August. So in 3 months. And how much does it cost here? 6.3. Am I really going to... Maybe I should have skipped the moon, honestly. No, because we need the... Oh, yeah. I should have focused Thistles on the moon. Because I think we are probably going to build... We might even build on Mars first. So let's get a bit more mission control with that in mind. Sanctions... GDP in Vietnam increase. Sure. Vietnam will, in the fullness of time, be part of our hegemony. Cops and Robbers buddy movie 1. There is someone they can agree to hate. Okay, so 25% chance of success, or a 50% chance of success, and we get 20 XP. It loses 4 more loyalty if you lose, though. We did it! Let's go! A little bribery here, a little imitation there. 20 XP. That's so good. Nicely done, Ibale. What a legend. Bit more persuasion for you, sir. And for you, Jane. Nice. Is this worth grabbing? I don't think so. This would be nice. Oh, this is so good. Any Australians out there by coincidence who happen to have the Striver trait? Sadly, no.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Still no one has a control point in Canada, that's good. And yeah, oh, but it looks like the initiative has started fighting for it. That's interesting.
We're winning their hearts.
But if we can remove initiative points up here, that will reduce their odds of succeeding in the US. Abductions in Shanghai. Oh, that's not good. If they can get enough abductions, the aliens can steal your control points. Just absolutely blitz through them, however well defended they are. Well, that's not quite true, but almost however defended they are.
Mission abort.
Abort the purge? Why? Oh, the resistance got there before us? That means they have someone with higher than 18 investigation. The other bad thing about the abductions is that in Brutal, they're way more impactful. Let me get you the actual numbers on that. Yeah, so in Brutal, they are 2.5 times more impactful. The multiplier on the abduction buff is 0.15 in normal and 0.5 in Brutal. So it's way, way worse to have abductions happening in your territory. That's not good. The Resistance took that point and then instantly got cracked down. That's funny. Wait, how did that happen? Oh, they must have abandoned it, actually. That's funny. This is the one that gives bonus to purge missions against the executive, yes? Yes, so go after that one.
We're taking power.
Cool. Make our play. And yeah, let's see if the initiative are active here. 18%. I think they are, so I'm pretty sure their share was smaller than that a moment ago.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Let's see.
People will come to our side.
No change there. Strange behavior in Riga.
Move the needle.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Let's see. 17. I don't know what the up arrow means. You would think it meant it was trending up, but they're lower than they were a moment ago. So,
We are in control now.
all right, there's our Canada point. We will focus just econ for now, maybe, because we're not planning to hold this for a long time. There's our alien threat boost. Public opinion around the world didn't seem to have a huge impact, to be honest. What should we research next? Alien movements. Yeah, we need to start working on trying to get the aliens off our planet. It's going to make them unhappy, which is, you know, real bad. But probably time to abandon Israel. There we go. Now with 2 adjacent control points, Jane. 19%. Getting there, honestly. Might be time to start the public campaigns back up.
Making our case.
Because I think we can now,
Your orders.
yeah, break into the other half of
Targeting the
Canada.
opposition.
I don't want to defend my interests here until we have the whole thing locked down. And I think with this much public interest,
Ready for orders.
we're pretty safe. Now, do we go after Mexico more, or do we just go straight for the US? I think the answer is straight for the US.
I'm
Although, some of our guys are not that able to have an impact in the US, where they would in Mexico.
I will
Let's
tell our
just
story.
Ready to
make
go.
the low rolls. 40 though.
We'll
Go
see what we
investigate
can
the alien
find.
activity. Oh, our crackdown's expired in a bunch of places. Laos, Myanmar. There we go. Back under the cap. Jolly good. Okay. I think this is going pretty well. Oh, this is not good. We don't have enough. Oh, it'd be so good if we could get one of these, but 40% chance, it's not going to happen. Yep. We failed the buddy movie. Cops and Robbers buddy movie. Lost 3 on Jane Doe and Abale. So that's Abale at probably about 7 and John Doe at probably about 13. Nuts. Did they at least get a little experience? I don't think they did. Unfortunate. Anyone new available? Any agitators? I mean, strivers? Nope. Typhoon in Myanmar? Don't really care, I'm afraid. Sorry about that,
People will
Myanmar.
come to our side.
There's 1% in America.
Sentiment is
2%.
easily with us.
But yeah, we're
Our
still
cause
really
is
struggling.
unjustified to them.
We'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there. EU and Denmark. God, the AI is way better at unifying than they used to be. That's
Found
impressive.
something.
Maybe I should pivot from the US to the EU. It would be cheaper, and it's got more mission control right now. Oh, no, it doesn't actually. It's rich, though. Resistance took North Korea. That's okay.
Our associates are now in charge.
Okay, there's our point in Canada. Good. This point in Kazakhstan. That's fine. Canada and Estonia have ended their alliance.
Ready for my
John,
mission.
ooh, they appear to have left their main point undefended. Let's throw a lot of
Terminating
influence
the
at that.
opposition.
Your orders. Orders.
Meanwhile,
Acknowledged.
yeah, just keep investigating the alien
recon the
activity.
site.
Give us those tech bonuses. I believe that's more or less the only reason. Ooh, we're over the control point cap. That's dangerous for us right now because our Canadian points are vulnerable. Anywhere else I can abandon? That's not great. I'm not sure there is. Ooh, sorting by control points, lagging the whole game. Oh, no, it just already thinks it's sorted by control points. Okay, I guess it's another U control. I think we have to risk it, basically. We have a lot of public support on our side. Mexico has a space program. Cool. Yeah, I think we just have to risk it. Hope we can get a decent swing in America this turn.
The people will come to
That's
our
6 in our side. One more.
Public sentiment is increasingly
Okay,
with
looks
us.
like we're going to get a net improvement that time. That's pretty good.
For we all grow closer to the
Unity movements are available. Restored Warsaw Pact. What do they go with? Ad Astra. Remind me where Ad Astra sits in the tech tree. To the stars. It unlocks orbitals, which are good. Settlement habs. Yeah, that's an important tech. I'm okay with the fact they went with that. Consolidated control in China's good. Hungary merged in. Alright, come on. Hit the nice roll on
Here's what
Canada.
we found.
Come on. Lost in UAE, that's fine. Come on.
Our people have taken control.
That's what I wanted to see. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now I bet we have a shot.
Me.
Reporting
Sorry,
in.
not with you, with Jane.
Where to?
50% on the full roll.
We'll
That's
bring
good enough
nation
for
to
me.
our side.
Ibale,
For orders.
Standing
only
by.
23. You can just
Ready
keep
for my mission.
doing some influence.
I will tell
Greg.
our story.
Likewise.
Your orders?
Let's do some heavy spends this time to try and complement
Standing
our
by.
other
Making our
investment.
case.
John, I need you to
Here.
lock down Canada, and then we'll start
Reporting in.
going after Mexico. We are now significantly over the cap,
safe
which is
for our
dangerous.
people.
A 2 penalty, but we should be able to hold with a 2 penalty. Let's surveil over here. And I'm trying to pick somewhere that borders lots of regions. Let's surveil here.
Initiating surveillance.
I bet there's an alien here who's been doing some abductions. I bet they've also been planting some flora.
Securing our control.
There's control in Canada secure. Excellent. And we now have more than 9 stuff. So the question is, do I launch for a site? Oh, I can't quite. So do I save it to launch for a site? Or do I grab the other thistles on the moon? Oh, someone else got them. That means we have no thistles from the moon. That's so bad, man. That's so bad. Oh. Okay, so we're going to have to go to war. Probably with the initiate. Okay, so we save our boost for now. But yeah, we're gonna have to get Marines. We're gonna have to start trying to invade other people's points here, I guess.
Surveilling target area.
Alright, there's Minsk. Did we find anything? No. Shame. Now, why are we going for the US, by the way, when we clearly can't hold it? If we can get 1 point and just start doing some unity, get their cohesion coming in the right direction, and also, because we'd be the only people with points here, get public opinion moving in our direction, while we build up enough control points to hold it, I think that's worth it. We have 34 spare, so we can really only hold 1 of them. Well, no, actually, that's not true. Our control points have increased slightly since I last updated my spreadsheet. We have 41 spare. Yeah, solid coefficient led by the initiative. So, with this much, I think it's time to adjust focus to boost. Everything's still going in the right direction, slowly. It's probably, I mean, it's probably better to focus economy more early. You know, you get longer payoff, but you also get more payoff the sooner you can snowball in space, so it's tough to say.
The needle.
Okay, another success on that, please. So we get a crit. Would be nice. Strange behavior in Kiev.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
It's not good. What are you up to?
Prepping for
48%. Okay, that's not too bad. Code of diplomacy, cooldown improving relations down to 20 and 10 more. Yes, we want to unlock that as a matter of urgency. Mostly for just for the control point cap. 48%, because our popular opinion has declined slightly. Come on now.
If it isn't ours,
Mission to the
it's
asteroids
somebody
is
else's.
done.
And if it's somebody else,
I don't think we want advanced heat management concepts. It's not what's important right now. I don't think we want to send a mission to an asteroid. How much does it cost to prospect the asteroids? How do you do this again? You go... I forget. Solar system. Launch probes. It would cost 791 boost to probe all these guys. God damn it. You know what we need? We need control of a research slot so that we can try and get the tech. Where is it? It's after deep space propulsion, I think. It's the one that gives you more. It's like reusable. Is it reusable rockets or solid fuel rockets? Advanced chemical. All of these ones, they reduce the cost from sending stuff. This one requires, yeah, advanced chemical rocketry is what we need researched. So we'll try and get that because it massively reduces the cost. At least I think it's quite significant the amount of boost it costs.
Our presence is growing.
Yes. Okay, there's the control point in the US. That's what we need. Now this just goes full unity, and with that we try and crank our public opinion here, and at the same time begin to try and repair the situation in the US. Nice. Who's doing all the spoils, by the way? Identity blocks. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So now we have too many control points. We're losing 5 influence. Sorry, no, we're losing 9 influence and we're suffering a 5.6 penalty. So we obviously have to abandon Mexico. We obviously have to abandon Canada. And that brings us under. Okay. Good. But now we're into the US. It may be a bit of a silly play to go after the US at this point, but I think it's worth it. We are getting 1 mission control out of here as well. Nice. God, the cohesion is so bad. What could we do to raise it? We need some more rivalries, basically. And when we had all the control points and the public opinion was solidly with us, we'd be in better place there as well. You know what? John.
Ready for my mission.
Investigate this hard to investigate a counselor. Sorry, I almost said alien. I'm sure it's just a counselor.
Standing by for orders.
It's almost certainly an alien.
We
You
must
guys just
persuade
keep
the
boosting in
people.
America.
Acknowledged.
Defend interests in China has expired. I don't know that we need another defend interests in China. The only threat is from aliens. It would cost us a significant portion of our income to re-up that often. Seriously, even with our full investment, they're leading us in tech. I guess it's not a full estimate because I stayed on this. Let's give it a go. Let's really try for this control. Okay, this is going to be an alien, I'm almost certain.
Complete.
No, it's with the resistance. Okay, they must just be good at espionage. No, not that good.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We hold no sway in their minds.
Yeah, every point of
Public
unity.
opinion is moving in our
I wonder if it
direction.
also swings it in favor of undecided because these ones aren't controlled. I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out.
Recon complete.
Okay, some stuff going down in Latvia. Probably lost in Mexico to the servants. Probably the initiative will take it back off them. We did what we could, try and reduce the damage being done in there, but even with our investments here, oh right, we're only investing in unity, not welfare. Maybe I should be investing in welfare.
At your service.
I don't know.
At your service.
Where to?
Sarah. You got any takeovers that are likely? Palatine Fund. Castle Security. It's always nice to have more security things. Boost to gives you public campaign. Security is nice, although ooh, hang on. Where's this? In the Congo. Okay.
Gear
No,
up.
let's
Ready to
get
go.
the Congo under control. We don't want it spreading around in areas where we have no influence and hence we might not notice as easily. Let's recon there and blow that up. Did you find anything? Nothing in the surrounding regions, but the ones in the Congo are pretty developed. Ouch. We'll work on them. Now we have enough boost for another moon base, but I really don't think that's the play.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Yeah, it keeps saying boosted to 22, boosted to
remains
22.
unheard.
You can tell that we're being fought here. Yeah, back down to 20.
By the numbers.
Not great. Diminished by 21%. It's not great, is it? Fission pile invented. That isn't going to be useful for Mars, I think. We'll be able to launch our mission to Mars relatively soon.
Where do you need me?
Actually, let's have Sarah do the surveillance.
Initiating recon.
Whoops. Oh, crap, I misclicked where it was. Alright, just surveil this whole region. It could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Now, we really don't need this much mission control right now. Let's just focus other stuff for a bit. Knowledge output here is cranking up to 668 already, overtaking the US. Nice. Yep, I think that's good. Unrest is high in Afghanistan. We do not care. Boost continues to grow here. Nice. How much does this raise it by? 0.22 a year for each 2 investment points. That's pretty good. So it's going up by 0.9 a month right now. No, that can't be right. Yeah, 0.9 a year per month. Alright, do you find anything down here?
Surveillance.
Yeah, as well. That xenoflora is still there. Still heavy density. Need to get that worked on. Boost income coming up as we invest more in here. How much is China worth, by the way? 0.25. Ah, better. Nice. Further south. Well, closer to the equator, more specifically. 91% failure on public opinion.
We are
Come on
winning their
now.
hearts and minds.
Yeah, we're just barely holding on here with this
We hold no
investment.
sway in their minds.
Is that worth doing? Maybe it isn't. I don't know. We could also bring the unrest down. Unrest lowers the investment ability of the country quite significantly, I think. Maybe that would be worth doing. I really don't want the resistance to start grabbing control points here, though. But with no adjacency, they would really struggle. At least I would think they would. Let's just keep investigating, trying to find aliens,
We'll see what they're
I
up
think
to.
is the way to
Ready
go.
for my mission.
You can investigate too. These ones that you have a high chance of succeeding against are so unlikely to be aliens,
Ready
though.
for my mission.
You can go after the
We're going in.
flora. Any new things here? Exciting ones? Not really. That's not terrible. US Special Forces Group. It's pretty... It's not that good. World Health Organization. 10% welfare is pretty good, but for 3 slots... 15% space science research. And we don't have any Russians available, so... Looks like nothing really exciting right now. Sarah, you... I think it's probably just time to pump your admin. We don't really need espionage right now. And you, yeah, likewise. I just really want the extra control points. It's probably, yeah, I think that's fair to focus right now. Okie doke. Probe arrives. Okay. So let's have a look at Mars. Now, whoa, never mind, Luna, look at all these thistles. I thought it said 0.15 to 1 on these places. Good lord. Okay. This is some good stuff. Okay, so I think it's probably easiest to look at from here. Can I sort by Mars? No. We need one of these two, for sure. They're both pretty good. The problem is just metal. So I think we grab this and this. And that gives us nice coverage. Not very many nobles. So ideally we want 3. But let's go for the thistle one first. Costs 16 boost to grab one of these. So the question is, do we launch one to Mars and then just start mining Mars, forget the moon, we screwed up the moon? Or do we save up for our moon mining operation? Even if we have the moon mining operation, we still need a construction bay in the Mars system, and we haven't even invented those. So I think we just go for Mars. Moon is old news. Takes almost a year to found this. Crazy. And then to build this, it's going to cost 194 boost. Oh my days. That's 3 years. That's 4 years of income. Have I totally screwed this up? I think I have. I think we still do need the moon. Or some of those techs. Some of the techs that help us. Oh, for God's sake, humanity first pushed ahead again.
We've got some intel
Nuts.
on our target.
That's not good. That's really not good. I feel like we fumbled somewhat. What do you do? I need to watch like a beginner's guide to space economy again. I think what we should have done is not put any habs up around Earth, saved all our boosts, grabbed something on the moon. Please tell me they went for the sensible one anyway. No. Okay, I think I still push to try and take control of it.
Our cause is unjustified.
Another 91% failure? Come on now. I think, yeah, you have to just rush the moon, get a mine on the moon, get the tech that lets you build construction things, build a habitat around Mars, put a construction thing on it, and then build the bases. Is that the flow? I really don't recall.
Target destroyed.
Some of it destroyed, but some remains. Do we still have sight on it? We don't. And we know there's some abductions going up here. I should surveil up here, try and find that alien. But that is a task for next episode, and it's possible. I'm tempted to try and rerun the start and play it differently, and then we just cut back in August 2024. But I am seriously tempted. We'll see. Either way, I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.